This reaction is brought to you by my $5 or more patrons at patreon.com/AlexHeitz. I'd like to thank Manchester Pictures, Identitech, TFG, Will E., William Myatt, Steve Aldersley, Kurt David, Jason Bates, at HotGirlVideo69 on Twitter, Mason Frost, Matthew McLaughlin, Andreas Glaisel, Biff C., B. Jabber, and Joey Enough for sponsoring this video, supporting me, my family, the channel. I appreciate it highly. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Welcome, everybody, to a new album reaction. This is from poll number 18, which, if you didn't know, $10 a month at patreon.com gets you access to unedited reactions. So if you guys want to watch this video unedited, head on over to patreon.com/AlexHeitz, support there. But this video, or this album, was picked in the 18th poll. Which $1 a month is all you need to get access to vote in the polls. And it won by a surprising amount. Only 10 votes out of my 25 patrons. What are you guys doing? 15 people didn't even participate. This got 60% of the vote. Kids See Ghost and Prodigy got the other 40%. And so we're just going to be going with this. 3 Feet High and Rising. First hip-hop album I've done on this channel, I believe. Yeah, released in '89. It was their debut album. It's got like some East Coast hip-hop, conscious hip-hop, if you will. We also have some sampledelia stuff going on here. Psychedelic and jazz is kind of involved as well. We have 24 tracks. It's a long one. It's 67 minutes long. But apparently it's just really solid, really great. RYM has it at number 23 for 1989, so that's cool. I reacted to I Know, track number 9 off this album already. And the same guy who submitted that track as a song reaction has submitted this album on the Discord for the poll, and it won. So I think we're just going to jump right on in. I don't really have a whole lot of preface to add here. I just want to get started because it is long and I don't have anything extra to say. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, first track, intro.
Welcome to 3 Feet High and Rising. Now, here's what we do. The following contestant...
Gonna be swell and I want to win all the money. See ya.
All right, contestant number 2.
Favorite drama movie is Blood-Sucking Freaks, just like your mama.
Okay, and contestant number 4. Fibers are intertwined in a shredded wheat biscuit. What does touche et lele pou mean? How many turn right after these messages?
Amazing. Okay, let's go to the next one. I believe it's a single. Is it? I don't know. No, it's not. It's just a song. Okay, The Magic Number. Actually, for those of you who don't know, I wouldn't say iffy on hip-hop. I've reacted to a few hip-hop songs here and there on this channel, but it's one of those genres that I've never really found my way into. I don't really quite connect with it a lot, and I'm trying to like connect with it. I'm trying to, learn how to enjoy it to some degree. And so for this album, I'm actually going to have the lyrics open because hip-hop is very hard for me to follow the lyrics on because usually they go so fast. So I will have lyrics for this.
Typical preaching is posthumous pleasure. Pleasure in preaching starts in the heart. Something that stimulates the music in a measure. Meadows, your daughter. A dry camera roll system is now set. Fly around the store under Daisy Productions. It stands for the inner side. So posse consists of 3, and that's the magic number. 3. This here piece of the pop beat. Without my 1 and 2, where would there be my 3 mates posse me? And that's the magic number. Soul say it's time to shout. 3 forms the soul to a positive sum. Dance to this fix and flex every muscle. Space.
1, 2, 3. I would like no more, no less. That's a magic number.
I want your guys' help on this one because the subgenres of hip hop, I I have a hard time figuring out like what they would call golden age hip hop, you know? Like is that like Fresh Prince and stuff like that? DJ Jazzy Jeff. Golden age hip hop. Okay. But like what does that mean, you know? And also there seems to be like a brighter tone to East Coast hip hop. I could be wrong on that. And I don't fully understand like all the different ways it breaks down. But like this kind of hip hop, I am definitely much closer to relating to than even something like Kendrick or Kanye, NWA, like a lot of the West Coast stuff. I just don't vibe with as much. There's something a little like happier, upbeat, even if the lyrical content might not be so. Things just seem a bit brighter the more east you go. Does that make sense? Do you guys agree? That's just been my small little nugget of experience so far. But anyway, that was nice. A fun little boppy tune. Change in Speak.
Competition commence to step down. Those involved with piece of know the soul's down and see that the soul's got a new sound.
Around this bite should all true appeal. They that they cause violence and shooting. Still we are progressive till we
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I feel like I'm not going to have a lot to say between the tracks, especially because there's 24 of them, and it's probably just going to be like small little bits of ideas, just kind of all laid out to be a full album. But I'm liking the kind of like turntablism sample stuff going on here. I really dig that in the hip hop realm. Well, I don't say I really dig it, but I vibe with it. I vibe with it. How about that? I don't often go out and seek it, but when I do hear it, it's always nice and breezy and fun to listen to. Speaking of breezy, Cool Breeze on the Rocks.
Cool breeze. Rock that shit, homie.
Rock this world for you. I'm sorry, I don't.
Wow. Can you keep a secret? That's true.
Dante is a scrub. Either. Scrub.
I mean, it's fun. You know, there's like, I don't know, I'm not really getting the whole conscious hip hop element yet. Maybe it'll come later, but so far it's just been like breezy, fun music. I don't know. I'm down with that. Jenifa taught me Derwin's Revenge.
Oh, breakfast, broken fast. She was in my English class. Ask for notes, rock my swing.
How's my joust? Jenifa, oh Jenny. Her clothes, I did shuck. Just like Dan, I strict.
Hey, look at little Derwin. Look at him go, look at him go.
The mood, Dove was lost in daylight heaven. Screen plug 2 did the do. Jenifa, oh Jenny.
It's entertaining. Like I don't have a lot to say. I'm just enjoying myself listening to the music. The lyrics are funny, well constructed. Just here, if I go to conscious hip hop, artists whose lyrics deal with social issues. Okay, so it's not like that's not a denotation of like smart lyrics, because there's probably hip hop that has really dumb lyrics, right? But no, these are well-written tracks. I'm digging, man. I'm digging. I don't love it, but that might change. I don't know. Again, just I'm a hip-hop noob, and I haven't really found my way into it yet. And maybe it just never will be for me. Who knows? But for now, we're listening to Ghetto Thang. Ooh, yeah.
Mary had a little lamb.
That's a fib. She had 2 twins though, and 1 crib. Now she's only 14. What a
Bitch is the one to blame when bullets blow. Either Peter, Jane, or John or Joe. But Joe can't shoot a gun. He's always Ghetto Thang. How to use the ghetto as a scapegoat. Truth from True Boy's mouth is here to scar those who blame the G for all bizarre.
do people really wish when they blow out the cake candles? And if so, is it for the sunken truth which could arise?
Seem to be misled about our dreams, cause dreams ain't what it seems when it's just the Ghetto Thang.
You can take a man out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of the man. Good, still great lyrics. I'm liking the turntable kind of scooshy do. Anyway, let's continue to truck forward. Like I said, long album. Don't have a ton to say. I'm just enjoying. Transmitting live from Mars. This thing is in frickin' French.
Écoutez, à midi.
Quelle heure est-il?
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a à manger? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
All right, and that goes right into I Know, which I have done a song reaction for on this channel. I might link it in the comments or something, or just like a card if you're on YouTube. You can go see my first reaction for that, but we'll just listen to it again in context of the album. It's a nice little bop.
Meant to be for the sun, but clear your court, cause this a one-man sport, and who's better for this than plugged one? Don't have to work.
Nose in one for speak. Let me lay my hand across yours and aim a kiss upon your cheek. The name's Plug X is a mere molecule in this world of lust that I have for you. It's true.
I got a good thing, and in full swing. I show this in gifts, words or letters, but even without those 3,
Ali G, True Goy is ready for what you possess. We could live in my Plug 2 home and on Mars.
It's just a fun little breezy hip-hop track, you know? So far, there hasn't really been anything on this album I've like actively disliked or haven't been able to jive with a little bit. Yeah, I'm trying to think back on all the old tracks, and they're all very interesting. I like it almost feels like we're flicking through channels, like the intro kind of, I think it was the intro kind of sounded like that a little bit. Or was it Change and Speak? I can't remember. But yeah, it's cool. Take It Off. The lyrics on this look quite compelling.
it's hurting. It smell like Joppa.
No, take it off.
Take that suede front off.
Take it off. Take that do-rag off. Take it off. Take that mock neck off. Take that bomber off.
I don't know why mine just cut off right there, because there's more to it. There's like another 50 seconds. But not a lot I can do about that right now, so let's keep going.
Please listen to the sound.
That's right, you smell.
You might feel a little embarrassed. Don't take it too hard.
Your big ass to the bathroom and please use a little.
That's
Okay, contestant number 2, do you have the answers?
No, I don't.
much like how Minimum Wage is one of my favorite There Might Be Giants tracks, which I haven't heard a lot of There Might Be Giants. Maybe that's another artist binge I need to do at some point. I've heard most of Flood, but that's about all. And then the Malcolm in the Middle theme song. But I love Minimum Wage, and like that one reminded me of that a little bit, where it's just this tiny little track. It's just funny. It's just funny. All right, Tread Water.
Conversation through a rule, which the crowd will roar by millions. Mr. Crocodile said, Dove, you must soul can help you breathe when you tread water. Water, I need chestnuts to consume. Mr. Squirrel, I said, I'm sorry, but the problem can't be
Bathe, I felt a presence, and I'm sort of ticklish. I looked down and then around, and I heard hot Blaine. Time was finding nothing fun. As I walked along the sidewalk, I heard, excuse me, bliss accomplished. He would put me onto the path. He told me to live by the inner sound, y'all, which would bring me health and shelter.
That one was pretty cool. I liked the instrumentation. I liked the mixing, the kind of sample work on it, and I liked the lyrics too. Along with I Know, and well, that silly one I liked, the a little bit of Soap. One of my favorites so far, I think. I dig it. Potholes in My Lawn.
Yo, something's wrong here. No, not again.
Sucker lunatics start digging and chewing. They don't know that the soul don't go for that. Potholes in my lawn.
What to do when suckers are preying upon my well-guarded spreadsheets? Oh, why hell does it?
Recognize that every time I'm writing, it's gone.
House, who in house?
That felt like an eternity. I don't know. It wasn't a bad track, but like I couldn't quite tell what it was about or what was going on in it. Anyway, Say No Go.
Let's get right on down to the skit. A baby is brought into a world of pits, and if we could have talked that soon in a delivery room.
Time to get hip to this. Word to the mother. Hopping in a barrel is a barrel of fun, but don't hop in if you wanna be down, son. Cause down can mean down and out is an action. What pool player? Racked it all, tried to break Miss Q, got beat by the boy in blue. Next day you're out by the spot once more.
Starting to feel a little fatigued. I've already listened to like almost a full album's worth of music. I still have 30 minutes to go, so I'm just kind of like... Plus, it's a genre that I'm not super familiar with listening to a lot of, so it's also a little fatiguing in that way. I'm not having a bad time, it's just getting a little exhausting now. I think the last time I was really exhausted by a long album, or just an album in general, was Trout Massacre, obviously, but that second electronic album, for some reason, just really drained me. Anyway, let's continue on with Do As De La Does. Yeah. Yo, woo.
That's better than my mama's lasagna. Hey, come on.
Do you have the answers?
Nada nunca.
Okay. Not a lot to say. It's just funny. Plug Tunin. I don't understand the plug thing. What does plug mean? They keep saying that. Plug 1, plug 2, plug 3. Last chance to comprehend.
And now for my next number, I'd like to return to the classics. Perhaps the most famous...
Understand, I know how to speak.
Don't worry, we can fix that right now.
So why don't you all just grab your bag?
Well moved, vinyl like glue, transistors are never more shown with light. When vocal flow brings it all, our girls, China and Jet. The button is pressed in 89, will start the panic. From De.A.I.S.Y and a prince from Step.
Well, difference is fame as we rise, then we build. When we are set, we get fat and we swell. Motions of the such while the picture is pitching. Cause this is the picture of the year.
I'm good. Yeah, some of these tracks are running together a little bit for me. Maybe it's part of the listening in one sitting, but it's getting kind of hard to like differentiate the instrumentation and mixing on one track from the next. But whatever. I don't care. Get out of my room. Orgee. Oh no. Oh dear. This is okay.
Tell me you like Jimmy. Scream for Jimmy.
Buddy.
Hello.
Hi.
Meanie. What? So, trooping in with the Jungle Patrol. And this one's about the KOs, the knockouts out there who
De.A.I.S.Y, from the soul. Black medallions, no gold. Hanging out with Pars, hanging out with me.
Cupid from a tribe called Quest. And when I quest for the buddy, I don't fess. For my Jimmy wants nothing but the
I won't lie. I love B-U-D-D-Y.
Buddy is the bud to my daisy tree. And the looter to my do-re me.
Hey girl, I heard you're looking for some good times. If we quest from the soul line, and I can be your buddy.
The best buddies in evening wear. Long loving that's true.
Yeah.
Sammy B, y'all. Swing your hand.
Buddy. So is Jimmy and Jenny like slang for male and female genitals? Genitalia? I don't know. I'm having a hard time. It's like I'm reading Clockwork Orange all over again. It's like, what do these words mean? What are you talking about? That was a fun one. Again, because I'm starting to get like just bogged down by so many different ideas on all these tracks, it's hard to kind of keep it all straight. But none of these. I mean, maybe some of these last few have felt a little drudgy, but the first half definitely was pretty good. That last track was good. Now we're going to go on to description.
Dove like Roy could wing spread, but instead I will employ
19 years young. I love peace. Well, at least I think
54, yo, no more. I need peace for a
mentor. Don't be sore when I say that's all.
That's all. They described themselves. Amazing. What else did I expect? Me, myself, and I.
It's just me, myself, and I.
He's my plug one style and my plug one spectacle. You say plug 1 and 2 are hippies nowhere.
Proud, I'm between myself and I.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory for plug me, myself, and I. It's just me, myself.
You know, do you know? Hello, anybody there? What? Huh? What was that song about? I tried to look at the lyrics and follow them, and I'm like, I don't know what you're saying, dude. Chestnuts in your path on the 4th of July? Are you Captain Beefheart? Secretly. This is a recording for Living a Full-Time Era. Living in a Full-Time Era. Life. Okay. I'm just checking my sanity. 12 minutes left. Okay. I have 12 minutes of sanity left. I can do that. I think I have 15 minutes of sanity. There's only 12 minutes of the album left. So I'm good. I'm really not having a bad time. I'm just a little exhausted. When there's a lot of lyrics to parse, it's very mentally draining for me. Like I remember, I think it was The Wall, Going Through the Wall by Pink Floyd. There was just like so much story to follow that I felt really tired afterwards because I was like, man, I feel like I watched a movie and read a book at the same time and listened to a big album. Anyway, this track.
This is our living.
Giving something shit to the crowd is a major to the crowd is to hear what we're giving.
No time. Putting in swing the rhyme, rappers fierce, so I'll keep on hating. Wear of a plug logo to the dying all rappers who think I'm no wearer.
What I'm trying, cause we're living in a full-time era.
That was a recording. I like that one. I like the sample. I like the mix on it. Okay, guys. How many more to go? 3. And the last one's technically like an original 12-inch of plug Tunin, because the one on this album, I believe, was a remix. Something. Anyway, I can do anything. Delacratic.
Delacratic. I can say anything that I want.
It's Delacratic.
I could wave my hand in my air.
Darby, Macy, pass my bag.
Okay, so technically last song of ones that we haven't heard before. Daisy Age. What does Daisy mean? Do they explain what Daisy means? Have they explained what Daisy means? I don't get this lingo. I'm having a hard time. Help me, everybody. Let's go.
Whoa. Sting.
Buddy. I love Daisy. On tech, known for the new step, stop and take a bow. Amityville, resident. Redier won't set up till noon. It's a Daisy Age.
Motor. Motor is the heartbeat, seeping in your car seat, kept alive through every mile discovered.
For those of you who think your answers are correct, Don, tell them where to send the answers to.
Thanks to proof of purchases from the back of the album and send them to Tommy Boy Records in care of Dante the Squirrel. Don Newkirk.
What? Was there like a scavenger hunt hidden in the album? What's that all about? I don't know. All right. Cool. Well, let's just close it out with the original version of Plug Tunin.
Yo, Possum Dove, stand clear to be plugged up into line.
After the battle, they admit since I'm with it. Simply sued, well moved. Vinyl like glue. Transistor out with a new style. Barrels are cleaned and loaded for salute. Chances with the choice, standing steady like my mouthpiece. Paragraph. Profit and cost could never be lost or due to a clue of a naughty noise called plug tuning.
Reasons for the rhythm is for causes unknown. Different individuals are dazzled with the showbiz. Auditions are gathered. transistors are playing. But least but not last, I'm frightened. For the words that I reply hold good.
Are you ready for this?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. All 67 minutes almost, except for that one that was cut off early. Sorry, it's been a busy week. It's good. It's good. I don't know if I would say it was too long or too bloated, because it's hard to say when you listen all in one go. A lot of my opinions on this will probably settle a little bit after time has passed. So catch the follow-up if you want to hear more on that. I usually do, anywhere from a week to a month, maybe even more. I'll post follow-up videos kind of giving my final, after the dust has settled, opinion on albums. But as of right now, I think this is good. Again, hip-hop, I'm not keen and I'm not super well-versed, so I feel like I'm an outsider a little bit, but there were some cool things going on in here. I liked most of the tracks. Favorites would probably be Tread Water, a little bit of Soap, I Know. There was an early one that I liked. I don't remember which one it was. Either 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. Orgee was insane, but it wasn't bad. Description, Me, Myself, and I, fine. This Is a Recording was decent. Yeah, it's a little hit and miss, but mostly good, I think. Yeah, kind of a weird hip-hop album to kick off my first hip-hop thing reacted to on this channel, album-wise, but there you have it. Good album, though. Good album. I liked the kind of abstract elements to it, as well as the sample work. I thought was pretty good. Okay, so that is it, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Things to plug, not plug 1, plug 2, or plug Tunin, but the Patreon. Patreon.com/AlexHeitz. Head on over there if you would like to support the channel. $1 a month gives you access to vote in the polls, which this was one of them. People voted for this album. You can do the same for just $1 a month. Supports the channel, grows the Patreon. Very appreciated. $10 a month gets you access to unedited reactions from Modest Mouse going forward. And then the Discord, link in the description for that. Got about 150 members just under there. Lots of fun over there. Music discussion, recommendations, all kinds of things. And that's all I have for you guys. I hope you're all doing well. For those of you watching concurrently as this comes out, stay tuned for The Cure's Pornography coming as soon as it can. We've been very busy here in the Haitz household, so just stay tuned, be patient, and all will be well. So until next time, everybody, Godspeed.